a spring that's in Honolulu called Punawai Spring. It's in Liliha. And it's a little known place that folks don't even know exists today, where the bubbling water has been bubbling forever, as long as we know. And in 1920, they closed up 4 of the 5 springs. The spring that they have open was used for medicinal purposes. And I feel that if it was appropriate for one of our ancestors to use, it's appropriate for us to use today. So that's the water that I'll be using. Today we come here to, I use the term give birth, or the child is being born. And hence you have a late maile that is draped across. The symbolism, of course, is the umbilical cord. Now, although in all cultures, the umbilical cord is cut, we usually tie the maile. We don't, like in the continent, they cut the ribbon. We usually don't do that. However, the old traditional way was to hang a large, kind of a lei with a lot of greenery that were symbolic of the place, symbolic of what we're doing. Like you put something like a pili grass. If you've seen grass shacks or heard of them in traditional, the word pili is the grass. And pili means to be together. So they would use specific plants that were symbolic of that kind of stuff. And then they would hang an extra part of the grass or the growth there. And at that time, they would hold up a board and actually with an adze cut it, symbolizing the cutting of the umbilical cord, like the child is born. So I wanted to just give you the idea of how this used to be and how we handle it today in our culture. So we're going to do a couple of things. Number one is we're going to have opening prayer. Number two, I'm going to then dedicate the people, the lay. So I'm going to ask James and whoever else